Some tenants in Ashama are exchanging their pekus instead of paying rent. Just right now, I got the news from Ghana Web that there's a report or a case at the ADR, that is the Alternative Dispute Resolution of Ashaiman. There's a case there. And the case is that some caretaker, he's not even the landlord though, so caretaker, they chops a woman, so they tell her the rent there is free. You just give me, make her, they enter, they go. So that is the issue right now. This video is sponsored by Tembia Estates, where we sell houses, we rent properties, we also sell lands also. If you want to buy genuine lands that are titled, registered, and also houses that are fully registered and titled also, you can just reach us using our numbers you see on screen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is so sad. For the past years, we've been hearing how people trade X, that means and people are trading their under for maybe for something of benefit. But of late, the recent one we heard was how Uber drivers get free offers from this female customers who said, oh, take me here, take me there. Then they want to start offering them their under for free ride. But today is different. Today's own is that there's a caretaker at Ashama who is not even the landlord though. He's not even the landlord. He didn't inform the landlord. When a female tenant rented a house, and he was the caretaker, after the 2-year rental expired, the tenant doesn't have money. So the caretaker said, if you scratch my back, I also scratch your back. So as for the tenant doesn't have a back. It's the under that the tenant has. The caretaker too, you also have, free rental. So he said, okay, if you scratch my back at night, I also scratch your back when they break. So that was the transaction they had. So this has gone on for some time, for an extra year. Yeah, the tenant has been there according to what we had. He has been firing. When he goes out, he come and fire. When he goes to, goes to work and he come and fire. If the lady want to talk, free rent. When he goes to eat outside, go and eat breakfast. When he comes, he come and fire. When the lady want to talk, free rent. When he goes and come back, lunch, and he comes back, lady, you go out and make your call. When you go for lunch and come back, you come and fire. If the lady want to talk, free rent. So that was how the deal has been for an extra year. So later, the Yawa Pai, their secret open. It became an open secret. The issue has become public. How did it become public? There was a disagreement between the offer and the offeree, the lessee and the lessor, the subcontractor and the subcontractee. There was a disagreement between the purchaser and the seller. There was a disagreement between the tenant and the caretaker. That was how the Yawa Pai. How did it pie? There was a complication that occurred due to the tenant getting pregnant. How did the tenant got pregnant? The tenant got pregnant by a man who is not in the house. That means that it wasn't the caretaker that got the tenant pregnant. It was someone else that got the lady pregnant. So the caretaker, who was in a business actual relationship with the tenant, got pissed off. Why am I giving you free rent? Give you a place to stay. And then you go and you are getting pregnant for someone who is not giving you a place to stay. Therefore, pack your things and leave. Pack your things and leave. And the lady said, where? Me? Live here? Otilo, Emfa. I'll be opening and close for you to be entering and coming back. When you go to breakfast and come, you come and fire. When you go for lunch, you come and fire. When you go for supper, you come and fire. It won't happen. I will not live here. So that was what happened. That the issue got to the Ashaman ADR, the Ashaman Alternative Dispute Resolution Center. That was how the issue got there. So according to the caretaker, he says that he admitted that he is not the owner of the property. He is not the landlord. However, he is the one who has been taking money from the tenant and giving it to the landlord. Therefore, the landlord has instructed him to take money from the tenant and give. That is why the lady cannot provide money. Therefore, he wants the lady to leave the house. You see this issue. You see the issue, how the issue is going. He didn't talk about the relationship he had with the tenant though. So when he was pushed the wall, he had to agree that it was true. He was in that relationship. So the conclusion was that the alternative dispute resolution asked the tenant to pack out. However, the agreement that the tenant had with the caretaker has to what? Find ways and means to find some money and pay to the tenant. You look at this story, you see, where a business. Where a business. Hey, poverty is bad oh. I don't know. Is it only in Africa? I don't want to say only in Africa. But poverty is so bad that people begin to sell their under for everything. People sell their under for food. People sell their under for transport. They are selling their under for Uber drivers. They are giving their under to Uber drivers so that they can get free ride whenever they want to go anywhere. People sell their under to get clothes. People sell their under to be able to pay school fees. People sell their under a job to get job. People sell their under to maintain their jobs. People sell their under to provide for their family. Now they are selling under to get free rent. We don't know the next thing they will be doing. So this is a very sad incident, very sad issue that has happened. And this is according to the Ghana Web. And they also made reference to another media outlet saying that it was also referenced, the source was the heraldghana.com. The heraldghana.com. So this is what is happening, and it is so sad that we need to protect ourselves, protect our families from this. If you have your daughter, she's not living with you, make sure that you pay her rent. If not, she might go to do under for rent. You won't go and do that transaction. If you have your wife, you make sure that you pay rent. Especially those of you in Abroche, you are living there. You don't want to pay rent. Pay rent so that your wife doesn't exchange her under for rent. If you have a relative, your cousin, your niece, help them, support them. This is how we can build a better society so that people don't exchange their under for rent. My name is Simoro Sadat. You're welcome to Business Trends Ghana, and here we present you real estate in Africa, real estate in its original states, protecting you and also providing you a means. If you want to buy a house in Ghana, we have houses. Just check a playlist here. You will see properties for rent in one of the playlists, the houses that we have for sale. Just check. You see lands for sale. There's also a playlist for that. You see the lands that we are selling. And if you also don't mind, you can just reach us on WhatsApp. I'll be very glad to assist and help you. My name is Simoro Sadat, and I can't wait to have you on my next episode. Bye.